It almost feels about time to start speculating about a next and potential Avengers team. Fear not, I'm here to bring a new speculation video on the next and upcoming Avengers team-up. It might be a little too early to think of a lineup, but I feel like we should have a good grasp on one near the end of Phase 4. The shows have honestly been pretty good for the most part, but despite slow starts at the very beginning, the movies have been a little hit or miss for me lately. However, it's leading to a new Avengers team. What crisis do you think will bring them together? Will the events of Captain America, New World Order call forth a new Avengers team to combat a massive threat as a team? Or will it be KANG Dynasty when the Avengers merge all together against a threat against all reality? This is a speculation since no official teams have been revealed. One group I'm leaving out, of course, are the Fantastic Four because they are getting their own film. I also picked 9 members to keep the group a little bit smaller on purpose. Avengers Secret Wars will be a massive team up across all universes and realities. Keeping KANG Dynasty on Earth in between 9 superheroes would be a good first approach in my opinion. It would also mirror how the first Avengers united against a single enemy as Loki. I will have an honorable mention segment, so keep watching to see where your favorite might end up. Hello there, Joel from Real Talk Movies here. I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit that like button. Help me reach my subscription goal by hitting that red button as well. Let's get on to the video. The first member of this group will also be the leader on the ground. Captain America will be leading the new Avengers holding the same exact shield that the first Captain America gave to him at the very end of Endgame years ago. He'll be carrying the weight of the events of New World Order going into KANG Dynasty, so who knows what dire situation will cause the team to regroup. Captain America would likely take the helm of leadership as he has done in previous iterations. Anthony Mackie is a great actor and plays the role of a conflicted yet dutiful hero very well. Seeing him transform in Winter Soldier as Falcon to Captain America almost a decade later is well deserved. The next member will be Thor. Quick spoiler alert for Thor Love and Thunder if you have not seen the film. Click mute as soon as you see the spoiler button appear, then unmute when the button is gone. I found this film not to be the best portrayal of Thor to this day, but it'll be left up to the director to see where he'll be left off after taking in Love, the daughter of Gore. Will both Love and Thor show up? The post-credit scene of Thor Love and Thunder was Jane finding Valhalla and Heimdall, so could that leave the door open for her return or even Heimdall's return? So many questions were left unanswered from the last Thor movie, but where he will fit is most important because of how strong of a character he is at this point. Could Chris Hemsworth be seeing the end of his run as the character? Maybe having his own endgame moment like Black Widow or Iron Man did. The third safe bet I think would be Doctor Strange, simply because of his connection to the deterioration between realities Kang could cause. Clea recruited him at the very end of Multiverse of Madness for a reason after all. Stephen Strange could also be facing his own inner darkness during the next Avengers event and lose control like in other realities that we've seen. He will also have a connection to America Chavez, so will she be the one warning them about Kang? But there's lots of questions to be found in her role in this. But it will be Doctor Strange in the front lines fighting against Kang as the master of the mystic arts. The next fourth hero is Captain Marvel. While we haven't seen Carol Danvers in a solo project since 2019, all we've gotten are cameos. So another spoiler alert for Miss Marvel, so click mute as soon as you see that button and then unmute when it is gone. I am unsure of how her post-credit scene in Miss Marvel will connect to the upcoming The Marvels project, but Brie Larson's Captain Marvel is a cosmic level powered hero, so she'll be ready to aid when all of reality is at risk. I do hope we see her more involved as a leader and decision maker. She travels across galaxies in the universe and collides with otherworldly enemies. Regardless of how her character will be used in the upcoming team-up with Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau, she's going to be a much-needed powerhouse in the fight against Kang. The next member that I think will be part of this team, and is a highlight for me, is Shang-Chi. One of the early highlights in the Phase 4 movies were Shang-Chi. I really enjoyed the simpler hero origin moments of the film. It really helped to reset the MCU in its newer and different level. Diving into the Ta Lo dimension would also be something very similar to what Kang would be doing in hiding. I see Kang more likely using the quantum realm, but it's fun to imagine. I also see Shang-Chi using a lot of power from his 10 rings and will pack a much needed punch to any powerhouse Kang uses against the heroes. I especially enjoyed the fight sequences used in the origin film, so I hope they incorporate a lot of that fight sequencing into this film. We have another Avenger powerhouse and newcomer, and that's She-Hulk. Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk is faster and stronger and quicker on her feet than Bruce Banner was at least at its early stage. The first season hasn't concluded yet, but we can already tell that she's going to be a big muscle for the group. Her wittiness will also be very fun to see in contrast with somebody a little more serious like Doctor Strange. Let me know down in the comments below how excited you are about the new members that are joining the team and how their power levels compare to previous teams. The seventh member that I think will be part of this is Ant-Man. I've been back and forth on where I think Quantumania will lead into character next. With the upcoming 2 films, being lighter and more comedic, I can imagine the third film being more of a 180 and going the other direction in tone. I think Ant-Man will survive the events of the third film, and Paul Rudd will get to team up with another Captain America. Will Wasp be joining them? Those questions will be answered a little bit earlier into next year, and of course, Quantumania. A big factor in this upcoming multiverse saga is the inclusion of the one who probably started messing with the multiverse to begin with on Earth, and that's of course Spider-Man. Peter Parker is going to be starting new after high school and going into college. Most of everyone are unknown of his identity. I wonder if he will keep to himself to avoid the troubles of his past. Tom Holland will return for the role in KANG Dynasty and Secret Wars, so will this be the final send-off to Tom's version of the character? But I also think that it's about time we get to see his Spider-Man in the black suit. I look forward to seeing him interact and getting excited with seeing new members who have no clue on his identity. Before we head to the last pick of my team, here are my other possible members that could be joining the team but just aren't definite currently. We have Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan, Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda Maximoff, Moon Knight, aka whoever, Hawkeye, aka Clint Barton, along with Kate Bishop maybe, Hulk, aka Bruce Banner, next is Wasp, aka Hope Van Dyne, next is Yelena Belova, War Machine, aka James Rhodes, and the final prediction I have listed on this is Black Panther. This one is tough to guess based on how Marvel has kept their upcoming sequel to the 2018 film very quiet from major leaks. I think it's going to be very hard regardless to even think about seeing someone else donning the suit, but the title does move from person to person. There have been some major leaks come out from the movie of Wakanda Forever, but nothing on the actual character and person that's going to be donning the suit of Black Panther. Could it be Shuri, Okoye, Nakia, or even a revived Killmonger? We won't have to wait too long to see who will be the Black Panther, with the upcoming sequel in November. But let me know who you think might be the next Black Panther in the comments below. So those are just my list and speculation on who might be in the next Avengers lineup. If you have a different top 9 list, list them in the comments below. I would love to hear a different variation. I would love to talk with you in the comments below about my list versus your list. Leave this channel a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out some of my other videos or the playlist on your screen right now. This has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you next time.